Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for you guys, this is still like the middle of the month, but for me, this is my last like official Halloween video of my list. I'm excited and I'm happy to be finally like finishing the full list. I'm so glad that I've stuck with it all month. It's amazing. It's been so fun. But I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad. So honestly, keep looking out for these types of videos though, like following it to like November, December, or just at random, because I'm having a lot of fun and there's no reason why I can't dress up on just any old day. So alright guys, so for today's look, I am doing Miss Ginger Spice. It's weird because I was never really like a huge Spice Girls fan. Like I for sure was more of like a Britney fan, like constantly listening to Britney Spears. But I specifically remember my cousins like always talking about the Spice Girls. So, and obviously like everyone knows Wannabe. That's like the Spice Girl song. And obviously my hair isn't like ginger, but I have let it fade a little bit so that it has like at least a little bit more of like an orangey tone to it. I'm also bleaching some hair right now. So I'm gonna have to keep track of that because I'm probably gonna have to get up and wash it so that it doesn't just turn into spaghetti. So, all right, so the specific Ginger Spice look that I'm going for is obviously this iconic look right here. Her little like Union Jack dress, and then her big old boots. So I've tried to like find a bunch of different pictures from this specific like concert and get pictures of her makeup. I don't know exactly what she has going on for her eyeshadow, but I'm gonna just kind of wing it a little bit. And then I think I do have like a lip product that will match pretty well. So I'm very excited for you guys to see the photos and everything. Specifically because of the boots that I have. I'm so excited about the boots. It's not even fun. Like I'm gonna wear them just to sleep in. Guys, I have a hair license, but I am not a hairdresser, okay? I'm not a hairdresser. I'm trying to make sure. I feel like I need to go rinse this. Like I feel like it's at a point where I'm afraid that if I leave it, well, it's 20 volume. I don't know. You guys don't know the amount of stress that I've gone through today, specifically because of the blonde streaks in her hair. I was stupid and I should have gone to the store last night and gotten some, but I didn't. And then I did this morning and then I was wasting time because I didn't even find any. Okay, so let's just dive right in. Let's just dive right into this. Oh, also I have a new product that I'm trying out. It's that Juno and Company the microfiber lemon drop sponge that I saw all over TikTok. I wanted to try these because they looked really cute and everybody was like raving about them, but I thought that you had to get them online. I didn't know that this was just a brand that was at Target. So I found this at Target and I'm really excited to try it. It's super cute. I don't know why, but I wish that it smelled like lemon. You know what it doesn't. It's, you know those things that you know you can't eat because they're not edible? This is one of them. Like it's soft. Anyway, okay. Get your crap together, Lindsay. We don't have time for this today. Okay, so I am going to start off just with my Revlon PhotoReady Candid Concealer right here. This is not the shade that I was raving about for the longest time. I usually like to use the shade 010, but I ended up just grabbing some from Target because I was out. This one's okay though, it's fine. It's just not, I don't know, I like the other one better. So I'm just using this to kind of like neutralize any red tones in my face and then cover, you know, dark circles, all that type of stuff. If this is the first video that you're watching, I have not really been into the whole full coverage look lately. So with most of these videos lately, where it's like natural skin, I've just been using concealer. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not that I don't like this, it's that I don't have time to use this today. I feel like I'm so strapped on time and using that brush is just taking forever. So I'm just gonna use my little It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe No. 7 brush that I've been using to apply this. I do really want to try that, but again, I feel like I'm very strapped on time today and my brush just blends things out super quick and easy. So if you are new here and you haven't been watching any of my Halloween videos, I thought there was a bug on my shirt. Whew. So if you're new to all of these like Halloween videos, if this is the first one that you are watching, not only am I filming YouTube videos with every single one of my looks this month, I'm also doing a TikTok and an Instagram. Instagram pictures, obviously. So yeah, if you want to check all of that out, here are both of my handles. I'll give them to you again at the end of the video. Head on over there, like, comment, nice things, subscribe, follow, all of that good stuff. If you have been watching each one of my looks or been like even remotely keeping tabs on Instagram or anything, comment down below which one is your favorite. I want to know. It's funny because I've had a couple looks be super like more popular than the rest of them. And it's weird how like I will sit here and do a certain look and be like, oh yeah, this one's gonna get like so many views. It's gonna get like a whole bunch of likes. Like certain brands are gonna see this one for sure. And then it totally ends up being like the ones that I totally did not even expect. So, so I am like very curious about feedback about, you know, all my looks and everything. So let me know. Comment down below. Y'all never comment. Ooh, guess what? Guess what? It's a Thursday right now, right? As I'm filming, and I think Preston and his coworkers, at least, were talking about going to a haunted house tomorrow. And I don't know if we're for sure going. I don't know what the plan is. I don't know. But I'm very, I do. I want to go. I want to go really bad. Really, really bad. Because I talked about this in one of my other videos. I have not gone to a haunted house in a hot minute. Like, not even just because COVID. I mean, obviously COVID threw a wrench in so many things, but not even just because of that. Like even before COVID, I hadn't been to one in such a long time, and I want to go. I want to be scared. I want to be submerged in all of the Halloweeniness. Listen, okay? I woke up and didn't even finish my coffee before running across town to check on hair. So, ooh, is the hair burning? No, it's still going. It's still going. But yeah, so all I've had is coffee. I haven't eaten, just coffee. You know how I get when I do this. Whenever I use this also, like I'll apply it to like just kind of the pinkier tones of my face just to kind of like even things out. But if I apply it to like any little blemishes or anything like that, I just kind of like dab it. So when I'm applying it to like the bigger portions of my face, I kind of just like swirl it around like this. But yeah, whenever it's sitting like on a blemish, I'll just kind of like pat it out, and I don't really like rub the brush all over my face, if that makes sense. Because I don't want to completely get rid of all of the product, and I feel like this kind of just like keeps it in place. And then for like any of these little areas that just kind of are not wanting to be covered very well by the Revlon PhotoReady Candid Concealer, I'm using the Balm's Time Balm Concealer in the shade Lighter Than Light, because that's what I am, lighter than light. I was very, very excited the other day because one of my looks went up, and this is another one of those situations where it was like, it was a look that like I liked, but I didn't know it was going to be as popular with people as like some of my other ones. And Revlon freaking liked both my video and my picture. And like Suva Beauty commented on it, little like emojis, and they like messaged me like little mind blown emojis, which was cool. And then Melt Cosmetics liked it, like all at once, like the same look. It was really cool. If you are somebody who is like in this world and is like just trying to have some sort of makeup brand notice you, to see your work, and to potentially just give you a chance, it is amazing the feeling when a company even views your story on Instagram, right? I'm applying a little bit of this too, just like kind of right under my eyes, just to kind of conceal those dark circles. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set everything. I'm just using my Cala 481 powder brush right here, and I'm just using some of the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade Light Pink. And then I'm going to have to go rinse this hair because I'm afraid it's going to just disintegrate. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse these little pieces of hair because I don't want to completely destroy them. I'll be right back. Okay, I think we're good. I think the hair is okay now. Okay, so now, it doesn't look like she has any sort of like heavy contour. She does have pretty heavy blush, but I am gonna do just a little bit of warming up of my face because I just feel super pale right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the KVD Shade and Light contour palette, and I'm just using the lightest contour shade on this BH Cosmetics brush. I believe it's the 124, but I will have that listed down below. I'm just warming up the sides of my nose. Again, not going too crazy with any sort of contour here. I am, however, going to contour like this area of my nose here, like my brow into my nose, just because it looks like she has like a pretty like naturally kind of chiseled out nose there. Plus I've been doing that lately and I kind of like it. So I'm gonna use the same contour palette here, but I'm gonna use the Sephora Pro Cream Shadow Brush. It's the number 28 one, just to kind of like connect the inner corner of my brow to my nose contour here. Okay, and then like I said, she is very blushy. So see, like her cheeks are like super blushed up there. So I'm going to attempt to do that. It's gonna make me real uncomfortable because it's a lot of blush. But I'm just going to use, I'm gonna use my MAC Pinch Me blush again, just because I feel like this is kind of like that like peachy red tone that she has on there. And I feel like this blush can be really pigmented. She also looks like she has some, like not even just on her cheeks, but she has some like, not on the tip of her nose, but like right through here, like right on the top of the bridge here. And because I look like I just stepped off of the beach with no SPF on, I'm just gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush and again, do what I normally do and kind of blend out that contour that we did. But I'm just gonna dab around like the edges specifically. I don't wanna like diffuse the color too much, but I do feel like the edges are a little bit crazy. So I'm just dabbing along the outside of that blush and then just dabbing over top of this, just slightly. And then for that little like bit of nose contour that we did like up here, I'm just taking this other BH Cosmetics brush, which I'll have the number listed down below because I have no idea what this one is. And there's nothing on it, and I'm just lightly running it over top of the line that was created just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural. All right, and because this was the 90s and nobody was crazy about highlighter at the time, I'm not going overboard with the highlighter, but I am just adding a little bit just because I feel like my face looks incomplete without it. So I'm using the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter just on my Morphe M510 brush right here and just lightly highlighting. I don't want like a blinding highlight by any means. Okay, so nothing overboard, just a little bit. And then after that, I'm just gonna take my little e.l.f. small tapered brush and just kind of gently run it back over that, just like what I did with the Real Techniques brush there. But this is just to kind of like help diffuse that highlighter a little bit. Okay, and that's pretty much it for the skin for now, at least. Okay, so for the brows, I'm feeling very like Britney vibes from this one, where they, you know, it was the overplucked brow era. So hers are very thin, not chiseled out like what people do nowadays. So I'm gonna actually try to use the IT Cosmetics Brow Power little universal taupe pencil and kind of just lightly fill them in, not going overboard. And I'm just combing through them first with the spoolie before I fill them in. Gosh, my hands smell like bleach and shampoo and conditioner right now after rinsing my little hair clips here that I'm gonna be using. And then I'm just going back in with the Morphe B10 brush, I believe, but I'll have it listed down below. And just like with nothing on it, just lightly going around the brows to clean up any little areas that I might have kind of like gone out of the line or anything like that. I like purposely tried to not spend a whole lot of time on these brows because I feel like that would be what they were doing. Like they weren't just like sitting there like chiseling them out with like concealer and all that type of stuff. So I just kind of like threw some color in there, did that like general kind of like littler shape. And now I'm just gonna like slightly clean up around the edges. All right, and then I'm just gonna take the e.l.f. Wow Brow right here and just lightly run it over the brows. I'm not like combing them up or anything like that we do nowadays. I'm just literally using this to kind of like hold the hairs in place so that they don't move for like pictures and stuff. Oh, and I use the shade Neutral Brown in this, by the way. Okay, and then as far as like her eyeshadow and stuff, that is one that like every single video or picture that I find is like pixely and like the other pictures that I find of Ginger Spice's makeup, it's like it's not from this concert. So I'm partially winging it. I can kind of see that it definitely has more color on the top than it does on the bottom, so I'm gonna focus most of it up here. But I think I'm just gonna do some like neutral kind of like brown tones. And then like the lip, I feel like the lip will kind of like pull it together too. All right, and I'm just using like just the tiniest bit of the Anastasia eye primer. I'm not going overboard with this because I don't, like her eyeshadow, like I said, is not super dramatic. And this can like, I don't know, it has a color tone to it. It's not clear. So I'm just going very light-handed with this. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to grab the KVD Shade and Light eye palette here to use, because I feel like there's some pretty good like matte neutrals in here. And just on my Cala 415 little fluffy blending brush here, I think I'm actually gonna start off with one of these like more white tone shadows. I think I'm gonna do this one right here, actually. And I'm just using this as like my transition shade, but I am bringing it up kind of like onto the brow bone. Okay, and because that one actually, it wasn't like super stark white, I'm actually using the other white right here, right here in the middle. And I'm putting that one up on my, yes, I'm putting that one up on my brow bone. The other one was just like a little bit too neutral. It was a good transition shade, but it wasn't really good for like the brow bone, like that bright white. Okay, and then just from the same palette and the same brush, I'm gonna grab this light brown shade right here. And I'm gonna start to build that up kind of into the crease. And it does, based on the picture, look like she kind of has more of like a pointed somewhat shape on the top. But like I said, there's not a whole lot going on the bottom. So I'm not bringing it down like too far past like the outer corner of my eye, if that makes sense, I hope. I'm also a little stressed about this look solely because I pushed it too far. My last day off, I didn't feel well, so I just didn't really feel like doing makeup. It's currently Thursday, and I have this post on my schedule to go up on Saturday. So hopefully everything goes smoothly. All of the editing, everything. Hopefully everything just works, because I really don't have much time to spare. Obviously I'm off work today, but I work tomorrow and I work Saturday. So today is the day. So that is kind of the shape that I'm leaning towards here. Nothing too heavy, nothing too crazy and dramatic. Okay, and then I'm just gonna switch brushes over to my Japanesque. I wanna say that this is the 280 brush. I will have it listed below. And then back into this Shade and Light eye palette. I'm gonna grab this one right down here, the like middle color in this little trio. And I'm just gonna start to put that like right on the outer portion of my lid right here. I'm not going all the way in because I think I'm gonna keep that pretty light. But yeah, we'll just start off with this. And I'm just like dabbing it up into this little shape here that we created before. Okay, and then after I lay that down, I'm just going back in with that first, like the light, almost white shade that we used, and just using that to help blend any of that like top line out here. Okay, and then after that, I'm just gonna take that like almost stark white color that we used on the brow bone. Oh, also I used my little MAC No Name brush to put that on my brow bone, by the way. I have never once known the number of this brush. It's been a while since I told this story, so I'll just tell you. For my 18th birthday, me and a bunch of friends rented like a little lake house, little like tiny cabin, and spent the night there. And the next morning when we were getting ready to leave, my guy friend, he like saw these two little brushes that were like kind of rolling out from under the microwave. And he was like, did someone leave paintbrushes here? He was like, what are those? And I looked at them, and at the time they said MAC on the side of them. And I was like, no, those are eyeshadow brushes and those are from MAC and those are mine now. So obviously I checked with all of the girls that were there. They didn't belong to anybody. So somebody previously who had stayed there must have left them. So yeah, took them, sanitized them, they're mine now. But that's why I've never known the number, because there was no number on the brush when I found them. It just solely said MAC. But yeah, I'm gonna take that stark white shade just on that brush, and I'm going to make sure there's no creases. I'm going to just pop that on the inner portion of my lid right here. And then just kind of like dabbing with that brush with the darker color. I didn't even pick up any more color on this. I'm just dabbing it to kind of like help mesh the light color into the dark color. And I'm also gonna take that just on my Cala 415 right here, and I'm just gonna start to blend that like matte white kind of just around in this area, not up too high, because remember we did that nose contour, so I don't want to just like completely get rid of that. But this light color here, I just want on like the inner corner. And then I'm just gonna pop more of that white on my brow bone and just blend it into that darker color with the Cala brush. Okay, so I think as of right now, anyway, that's pretty much it for the top. I am going to take this little Morphe MB47 flat top brush right here. I had to clean it off, sorry. And I'm just gonna use this to just lightly bring some color under the eye. Like I said, most of the color on her eyeshadow seems to be on the top, but it does look like maybe there's just like maybe a drop shadow like underneath of her eye. So we're gonna do that. And I'm actually gonna grab the lighter brown shade that we started out with right here. And I'll start out with that one. I'm just lightly kind of like dabbing and wiggling, and then just kind of like making sure that it blends in with like the top color. I don't think I'm gonna bring this all the way in, so I'm just gonna kind of stop just past halfway. Okay, and then I'm just taking my Cala brush with not really anything on it, and just running it right along that lower line just to kind of help diffuse that. And then I'm gonna take more of that stark white that we did, like right here, again, just on my little MAC No Name brush, and I'm going to pop that like right under my tear duct and kind of like blend it towards that line where we stopped. And then also I'm just taking that into the inner corner. I'm kind of going a little bit heavier handed with this, like the MAC brush than I was with the Cala brush. And then yet again, just taking that Cala brush with nothing on it and just kind of lightly dabbing along the edges. So then it looks like she has like a little bit of eyeliner on the top maybe. And I'm just gonna use the NYX Jet Black little pencil liner right here. And then like after I apply it, I'm gonna use that Morphe MB47 little flat top guy, just to kind of like diffuse the line a little bit so it's not like super harsh. Okay, and then now that's on there, I'm gonna, oh, this is not the right Shade and Light palette. So after that's on there, I'm gonna dip back into the Shade and Light palette with that flat top brush right here. And I'm gonna grab that like deep brown shade that we had used. And I'm just going to dab over like this outer portion of the liner, just to like somewhat blend it into the brown. All right, and then I just touched up that white that was on the like inner corner and like underneath the lower tear duct there, just because the black kind of had gotten onto the bottom, and I just wanted to fix that. Okay, so now I am going to go off camera just to do like my mascara and my lashes really quick, and I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara again. I love this stuff so much. I've already repurchased it once. And then I'm also gonna pop on some Ardell Wispies, but I'm doing them as half lashes. So what I did is I like took the full lash and then I cut about this much off of like this is the front part, the long part here, and then whatever was left over I actually like stacked it on top. So I don't know if you can see, like halfway through it's a little bit thicker on like this side than it is on the inner. So I'm going to do mascara on the top and the bottom, and then I'm just going to pop these on the outer half right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so lashes are all done and taken care of. I think that this is pretty much all that I'm gonna do for the eyes. Like I said, I couldn't really see too much. Like I hate that I could not find like a really good detailed photo of her eyeshadow. But I think that this will be good. I think with like the hair and the costume, I think it'll kind of come together. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips now. And I'm just going to dab on just a little bit of chapstick because my lips are so chapped today. Ugh. But I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with it's that brand that my friend there got, Shany or Shany, S-H-A-N-Y. I still don't know how to pronounce it and I don't know how to figure that out. So yeah, and I'm just gonna use the Double Chocolate color. It's like a deeper like brown color. I'm just gonna use MAC's, it's a frosted lipstick in the shade Creme de la Femme. Looks like that. And then just to top that, I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Glossy lip gloss in the shade Cake for Breakfast. Who doesn't love a little cake for breakfast? Okay, and then just as like a final step, I'm just going to set everything using the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray. By the way, I do use this setting spray in like every look that I do. I feel like looking back at some of my Halloween videos with like the face paint and all of, you know, all of everything, I always set everything at the end. I think sometimes that I forget to like even include it because it's such a like, you know, oh, I'm just setting everything, you know what I mean? But I do try to at least include it in the list of products underneath each video. So I just wanted to throw that out there. I use this literally all of the time. And because I'm actually, so after this, after I'm all you know, dressed up and everything. I'm actually gonna drive around town and my mom's gonna take some like hopefully really cool pictures of the outfit, because I just really want to showcase like the boots and everything. So I'm actually going to double layer this just to like make sure that everything stays where it's supposed to. I'm gonna take like touch-up stuff, but not like the whole face stuff. So this is actually what I do a lot of the times when like before work, if I do like a face of makeup that I really like and I just want it to like stick around all day, I'll spray once, let my skin completely dry, and then go in and do a second coat. It just kind of, I just inhaled it. It just kind of helps to make sure that your makeup stays like the way that it is all day, especially when you have to wear a mask. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my hair and get into costume and everything, and I will be right back. How did I do? I am so happy that I did not singe the heck out of these little clips. You can see if you look up close, they're clipped in here. I had to like layer some of my red over to kind of like hide that. It's been chaos with these little hair things all day. So yeah, this is the end result here. This is what the dress looks like. I have it kind of like rolled around like these here because it was a little baggy, but it just looks exactly like her little dress. And then let me show you the boots real quick. Okay, are they not perfect? Come on. Oh my goodness. I'm sitting sideways in my chair now because it's just a whole task to try to get these boots to fit back under my table. So yeah guys, the little hair clip things, I think I got them from Sally's a long time ago. They were dyed like kind of like an auburn red, and then I had to bleach them today. They're a little yellowy, but that's okay. I tried toning them with a purple shampoo. It's all right. And then this dress I actually ordered off of Amazon, I believe. It wasn't that expensive. It was like 12 bucks probably. Not the highest quality, but it does the job. And then the shoes I actually ordered off of Walmart.com. I think the brand was like Demonia or something like that. So yeah, that was it. Alright guys, well thank you so much for hanging out with me yet again through another crazy Halloween video. If you liked this one, make sure to hit that like button down below and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Come on guys, follow me. Also, if you'd like to see the TikTok that I've been making throughout this whole video, or the final Instagram pictures that I'm getting ready to go take, here are both of my TikTok and Instagram handles. Head over there, leave a like, comment, nice comments only. And then don't forget to follow me on all of my platforms. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, whatever time of day it is when you are watching this, and I will see you in the next spooky Halloween video. Bye.